They're off in the Bank of America Valley View Stakes. There goes Admit from the inside, along with Play with Fire, Sturgeon Moon, and Stormy Paradise. Long shot moves from the center of the course for the lead. Stormy Paradise goes to the front. Sturgeon Moon will go second. Totally Justified, forwardly placed in third. To BT Between Horses is fourth. Play with Fire is fifth. Something About Her is sixth. Next up, moving up a couple of spots from seventh and moves forward around the first turn. Admit back toward the inside is eighth. Vixen is ninth. Classic Q is 10th. Between Horses, Raining Flowers is 11th. Mayday Ready wide around the first turn, last to the 12. 22.74 seconds the time for the opening quarter. Stormy Paradise opens up on a 4-length lead. Up the backstretch, Totally Justified goes second by just over 2 lengths. Sturgeon Moon is third by a length. Next up, fourth on the outside. Tabiti is fifth by a neck and is joined there by Something About Her as they move off the end of the backstretch. Long shot Stormy Paradise gets the opening half mile, 46.54 seconds. Leads it by 3.5 lengths. Totally Justified goes second by 3. Next up is third on the outside by just ahead. Sturgeon Moon fourth. Something About Her fifth. Tabiti is in sixth. Admit switches off the rail. Center of the pack in seventh. Still 10 lengths off the lead. Totally Justified trying to track down Stormy Paradise as they come to the quarter pole. Stormy Paradise leads by 2, and here comes Totally Justified up on the outside. Next up is there Something About Her is there. Admit is running fast down the center of the course. Next up, Admit. Tabiti finds room, but can she get there in time? Admit has the jump on her, and now Tabiti backs off. It is Admit, Something About Her, and next up, a late run from Classic Q, but it's Admit, John Velasquez to win the Bank of America Valley View Stakes. The official winner of Keeneland's 9th and featured race 35th running of the Bank of America Valley View Stakes Grade 2, number 1, Admit. Owned and also bred in Kentucky by the Claiborne Farm of Seth Hancock. The trainer, Tom Drury Jr., the jockey, John Velasquez. Admit, a 3-year-old filly by Blame, and a Profess by Warfront. 1 mile over the firm turf, stakes record, 1 minute 35.17. Now the trophy presentation for the featured Grade 2 Bank of America Valley View. John Gardner, President, and Tracy Taylor, Market Executive, Bank of America, Kentucky, and Felicia Lewis, Division Executive, Bank of America, present to the connections of Admit.
Admit with a stylish and the fastest performance ever seen in the Grade 2 Bank of America Valley View under Johnny Velasquez for Tommy Drury Jr. and Claiborne Farm. And Johnny, from post 1 to begin getting able to get out in the clear, how were you able to manage this trip here today going a mile?
But we run to the first turn, first of all, make sure we get a good position. Fabian's in front of me was getting a little trouble. He was bouncing around the first turn against the rail. And once we got to the back stretch, I keep it right behind the other horse in front of me, and I kept it there, like I was telling Tommy. And I put her to the clear a little bit, and she kind of went like that, put it right behind some of the horse that was in front of me. And I didn't pull it into the quarter pole when we came out, and she put the ears like, she's fresh. And when I asked her, she responded really, really well. Now she put the head in front, and she fell by herself, and she went to duck in with the other horse. Went left-handed, she responded nicely. Tommy gave me a lot of confidence right before the race. She was doing great, right the way you want to, and worked out really good.
You've had some great achievements over the course of your career. You just tied Pat Day for 7 victories for the most stakes wins by a jockey ever at a Keeneland meet. He did it back in 1998. How would you sum up this meet that you've had so far with all these great stakes successes?
Incredible. I mean, in doing it at my age, I guess, getting the opportunities with all these horses. It's nice to be wanted and to be, getting opportunities the way I've been given in this meet. And the horses are running well, so you have to give it to the horses. I try to place it the way I want to. And then when you ask their response, they make you a hero.
Congratulations, Johnny, and a heck of a meet and a big-time performance here in the Valley View.
Thank you so much.
Tommy, a special performance undoubtedly from this filly, but did you expect her to come with this kind of performance here today on the heels of her recent runs?
Well, we were hopeful. Her last couple works have been fantastic, and we were cautiously optimistic. After the Kentucky Downs race, Walker reached out to me and said the Valley View at Keeneland seems like it's the logical spot for her, and we kind of worked backwards from that, and I'm just truly at a loss for words. This is a lot of fun.
How extra special is it to get this victory for a team like Claiborne Farm who has supported you so much?
Well, Claiborne, they put me on the map. You know, Tommy Drury's known for working for Claiborne and at whatever capacity that I'm in, and to win to win a race like this for them, it means the world. It truly does. And Mrs. Hancock's here today, Dell, Walker, the whole family's here, and you know, I get to be a Frankie Brothers or a Bill Mott for a day.
Congratulations, Tommy, to many more.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's go to Gavi.
Scott, thank you, and so happy to be joined by Walker Hancock. And Walker, Tommy was just touching on it, how you two kind of conversed about this race being on the calendar. Usually plans don't work out in horse racing, but today it did. How does it feel to get the victory today?
It's nice when it all works out, because like you said, oftentimes it doesn't. But yeah, we really like this filly. Obviously, we ran her here in the Ashland because we had some Oaks aspirations, but obviously she has an affinity for turf, and she showed it today.
Talking about the pedigree by a Claiborne stallion and Blame, the family goes back a long time. Can you talk a little bit about even the female side of this family? How many generations it goes back at Claiborne?
Yeah, I think she's a 7th or 8th generation family of ours, so it's nice to see it all come to fruition when you cultivate these families year over year, generation over generation, and to have Blame being their sire, who's obviously a homebred as well of ours, it's really special.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Admit gets the victory here today at Keeneland, and very happy connections.